What is artificial intelligence? In short, artificial intelligence refers to computer systems that can perform tasks commonly associated with human cognitive functions, such as interpreting speech, playing games, and identifying patterns. Typically, AI systems learn how to do so by processing massive amounts of data and looking for patterns to model in their own decision making. Data is the most important piece to these AI models. As noted by Stanford University scientists, data is central to the AI enterprise. Bad or biased data and data collection remain one of the many disadvantages to AI that we have with the blooming emergence of AI models. Artificial intelligence models have been making their way into many major sectors, like manufacturing to help reduce assembly errors and reduce production times, to finance to help detect fraud in banking. It's also making its way to sectors like healthcare and retail to help notice trends in fashion or sales. Now, with all this talk about AI, what does it have to do with Flare? The answer is everything. With data needing to be well sourced for AI models to work at their best, Flare Networks and its time series oracle and its state connector make Flare Networks the best choice, in my personal opinion, for the blending of AI and blockchain. Flare Network co-founder and CEO of Flare Labs, Hugo Filion, has talked about AI and its use cases for blockchain a lot over the last year.
With blockchain, we've been thinking a lot about, okay, how does blockchain make AI better? You have to find a need for these things. And we think that the collaborative aspect of the FTSO provides an extremely good model for making superior artificial intelligence.
Yeah, and artificial intelligence, it really relies on really accurate data, right? If you put bad data in, you're going to get bad data out. And
Yep.
I think the FTSO is, a great reason, a great foundation to start upon to build these models, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I take the FTSO model more broadly than just that. FTSO provides great data. FTSO provides great data because it's a great model. Now imagine taking the structure of the FTSO, and applying that to other types of model, applying that to other use cases.
Um, we think that blockchain can make AI specifically better, as in it can result in better, more accurate, less dangerous models. That's what we've been working on at Flare.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about that and what products you got going on.
That's not something we're disclosing at the moment.
Okay.
In one tweet from January 30th, Hugo says Flare's enshrined data protocols for time series, Web3 data, and Web2 data are natural building blocks for decentralized AI. December 31st of last year, Hugo tweeted, Flare is nothing without its token holders, active community members, infrastructure providers, backers, exchanges, educators, and dApp and NFT developers. Myself and whole community thanks you for your support and activity in 2023. 2024 will be the year of data and AI and blockchain. Flare will be front and center. Here is to an exciting and busy year. In a post from November 12, 2023, Eric Miller asked Hugo if he agreed with the take somebody had on Flare Network and AI, that AI needs decentralized data sourcing of high quality and attested data to be reliable and trusted. This is a major use case for blockchain, the game changer. Hugo responded, 100%. We are working on this and other areas where blockchain can be useful to AI. perhaps even more useful. In a more recent post on Twitter, Hugo said almost all future use cases of the blockchain, AI, gaming, identity, real-world assets, etc., will require some amount of external data attested onto chain. Decentralization, without it there is no safety. Scalability and low latency are key. Flare is the blockchain for data. In a post on February 11th, Hugo says, Flare is the network for data. Data for dApps, data for safer bridging, data for other types of interoperability, Web 2 to Web 3, data for AI, and data for much else. Flare is chain agnostic and built to #connect everything. In his most recent tweet about AI, Hugo says, AI is one of the most credible use cases for blockchain. It can lead to more accurate and less dangerous AI models. It also solves more substantial business problems. I suspect that it has a greater chance than any other vertical in the space, finance, payments, gaming, etc., of leading to mass adoption of the technology. With all these AI models needing well-sourced data and a lot of these AI models making their way into the major sectors, we need them to have the best data that they can get their hands on. Well-sourced, decentralized data means that there is no centralized party there to manipulate the prices or data that is coming through the pipelines. It is well-sourced, unbiased data, and that is what everybody needs, specifically when it comes to AI models. I believe over the next 10 years, Flare Networks, along with its partnerships like with Google Cloud and a handful of other institutional infrastructure providers, I believe that they're going to team up with them and show them how Flare Networks can benefit their AI models, making Flare the unsung hero of the AI narrative in the 2024 bull run. A truly decentralized data network with a state connector that can attest to information on Web3 blockchains and Web2 websites is going to be huge for AI models going forward. And I think that is the one reason why holding Flare actually has you holding the #1 AI token this cycle. That is just my personal opinion. That does not mean that Flare is going to just turn into an AI model only network, but a blockchain for data has the biggest benefit to AI in the long run, in my opinion. Between F-Assets, Layer-Cake, the state and web connector launching, and the FTSO V2 upgrades up to 1,000 data feeds and a relay system, Flare is going to take off as far as adoption. Now you add AI into the mix, and we're really going to get spicy through 2024, 2025, and beyond. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and you guys have a good one.